Football fans have the Super Bowl, movie fans have the political rally, formerly known as the Academy Awards, and we got E3. Like every year, E3 is the most exciting time to be a gamer, because for once we are all allowed to dream. Regardless if we are anticipating a remake to one of our all-time classics, a sequel to one of our favorite games, or a brand new IP ready to become our new favorite game, every single time we demand the second coming of Christ, nothing less. More often than not, sky-high expectations result in bitter disappointments. But every once in a blue moon, the video game god answers our prayers. Hopefully, E3 2018 will be such a case. Since we are only T-2 days away from the biggest event of the video game industry, I decided to inform you about my E3 coverage. Many of you requested that I share my thoughts regarding E3, and I'm happy to do so. But as excited as I am, pumping out reaction videos in between half a dozen press conferences means a lot of work. So here's how I plan to cover the overwhelming E3 news flood. First of all, you can expect one quick reaction video for each press conference, not including the Devolver Digital conference, and there's just no way in hell you will find a video for the PC Gaming Show on my channel, unless the conference actually ends up being good. But let's face it, not going to happen.
We have our own booth here at E3.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad that two of you are very excited to hear that.
So we are talking about EA, Microsoft, Bethesda, Square Enix, Ubisoft, Sony and Nintendo, in that order. Okay, so what exactly do I mean by quick reaction video? Well, basically I'm gonna give you my unfiltered initial thoughts and feelings after each press conference. Nothing fancy, no great editing and script writing, that's simply not possible. The videos I usually make take a lot of time I won't have when I have to cover 7 different conferences in 3 days. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. In a rare break from tradition, I'll upload my videos as fast as possible instead of focusing on quality. If everything goes according to plan, you should find a 5 to 10 minute reaction video a couple of hours after each conference. I wish I could guarantee you don't have to wait longer than 3 hours. Unfortunately, my equipment is pretty awful, meaning my laptop needs quite a while to render a 10-minute 1080p video. I guess 5 hours is more likely. Again, don't expect anything extraordinary. All I want to do during the first 3 days is talk over the press conference footage and hand over my spontaneous thoughts. However, there are 2 exceptions. The vast majority of my audience is American. As some of you might have guessed by my accent, I'm not American. Correct, I'm British. Just kidding, I'm German, and as a result I sound really fucking German, as a huge part of my audience likes to remind me of. If you are American, there's something you need to understand. Prime time at the west coast of the States doesn't exactly translate into prime time in Germany. Just to give you one example, 6 PM Pacific time might be a great time to watch Sony's press conference in the US. In most of Europe, not so much. Sony's conference starts at 3 AM in Germany and Bethesda's at 3:30 in the morning. Of course I will watch Sony's and Bethesda's conference live just like everyone else, but to be perfectly honest, I won't be energized enough to edit and render a reaction video at 5 AM. I know most of my viewers are looking forward to Sony's conference the most. Don't panic, I will talk extensively about Bethesda and especially Sony, but I won't be able to upload my reaction for these two the same day. For all my American and Canadian viewers, this means the Sony and Bethesda reaction videos will be online the next morning. Believe me, it's tough being a German PlayStation fan during E3. Yeah, I know, first world problems. So much for my initial response. Once E3 is over, and by over I mean once the press conferences are all said and done, I start working on a longer, high-quality video in which I talk about my biggest disappointments, what the fuck moments, my game of the show, the best press conference, and so on and so forth. Basically a giant summary of E3 2018. And it goes without saying that the one or other video concerning individual games showcased at E3 will end up on my channel during the coming days and weeks as well. There's just no way in hell I'm not going to discuss games like Last of Us Part 2, Cyberpunk and Shadows Die Twice in greater detail. I'm sure we can expect plenty of mind-blowing gameplay demos and trailers. Yep, and that's all I wanted to talk about really. Keep counting the days, my friends, we almost made it. My anticipation is killing me. I got a feeling this will be a special E3. There are just so many questions this time around. Can Microsoft finally surprise with great exclusive content and gain back relevance? What apart from Rage 2 and Fallout 76 is Bethesda going to show? For now, much of Bethesda's conference remains a big mystery. Are we going to see a new Bethesda engine for the first time in 100 years? How is EA going to address the fact that they fucked everyone over with Star Wars Battlefront 2? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much cringe can EA put into one conference? Can Sony's exclusive portfolio meet our demanding expectations? What is the meaning of life? Are Arnold Schwarzenegger and I related? You get what I mean. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you are interested in my E3 coverage, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. We are almost there, folks. We are almost there. Take me home.